Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to see mistakes that are mostly done while solving any mathematical problem. So many students fail in maths exam because of making these mistakes. So the first one is solving from a square root. So this one point where students always make mistake. For example, let's take x squared, which is equal to 36. So when we are asked to solve the value of x from this equation, students mostly solve this equation. X is equal to the square root of 36 and x is equal to plus or 6. So let's check this value. Let's substitute x at 6 squared is equal to 36, as 36 is equal to 36, but it is not the only solution for x. So most of the time students forgot using square root on both sides. So correction, the square, let's say that let's introduce square root on both sides. That's root x squared, which is equal to root of 36. Now that root of x squared is absolute value of x. So x is equal to, that is root 36. X is, this is absolute value of x, that is x is equal to 6 or x is equal to minus 6. So we have two solutions for x from this equation. So most of the time students make mistake solving such types of problems. And the second one is that's expanding a polynomial. Expanding a polynomial that's squared. For example, x plus 2 the whole square. So most of the students treat it as x squared plus 2 squared and finally x squared plus 4, which is wrong. So here it is corrected as x plus 2 the whole square is meaning x plus 2 times x plus 2. So most of the time when using this approach we forgot the middle term. So this will be x squared plus 2x plus 2x plus 4. So x squared plus 4x plus 4. So this middle term is missed in this approach. So the correct way of solving a polynomial that is squared or expanding a polynomial that is squared seems like this one. Another mistake which is done by a person who is trying to solve a mathematical problem is multiplying the base. Multiplying the base of a power. For example, 3 into 3 the power of x, which is equal to 36. So we are asked to determine the value of x, and some of students solve this like 3 times 3, that is 9 to the power of x, which is equal to 36. And we know that 9 the power of x, which is equal to 36, can be written as 6 squared. So x is equal to 2. Let's substitute x in place of this one. So that is 3 into 3 squared is equal to 36. 3 times 9, 36. So 27 is different from 36. So our answer is not correct. So the main mistake here is multiplying a constant by the base of a power. So correction, this can be corrected as 3 the power of 3x is equal to 36. So dividing both sides by 3, it will be 3 the power of x is equal to 2. So this equation can be solved by using or by introducing a natural logarithm or logarithm with base 10. For example, let me use a logarithm with base 10, that is log of 3 the power of x, which is equal to log of 12. So this will be x log of 3 is equal to log of 12 to the base 10. So x will be, which is equal to log 12 divided by log x, log 3, and this value of x satisfies this equation. But the approach used here is incorrect. And another mistake, which is mistake number 4, is exponent or misuse of exponent rule. Exponent rule. So for example, x the power of 3 times x the power of 5. So one person may solve this as x cubed times x the power of 5 is equal to x times x into 3 plus 5, which is wrong. And some of the students also solve this like x the power of 3 times 5, that is x the power of 15, which is also wrong. So these types of equation can be solved by using rule of logarithm, rule of exponent, which is, this means that a is the power of n times a is the power of n. So with the same base and also different exponent, this will be a is the power of n plus n. So the correct way of expressing this one is x the power of 3 times x the power of 5 is equal to x the power of 3 plus 5, which is x the power of 8. And also another mistake related to this one is, let's say x the power of 6 over x the power of 3. And while solving this problem, some of the students may use x the power of 6 over 3, which is x squared, and which is also wrong. So this can be solved like x the power of 6 minus 3, which is equal to x the power of 3, is the correct explanation or solution for this expression. So this is one of the mistakes that is mostly done by students or any person who is trying to solve maths problem which contains or involves exponential function. So treating a function as a number is also another maths problem in which many of the students make a mistake. For example, cos of x plus y. So while trying to solving this equation, most of the students solve as cos x plus cos y, which is completely wrong. Now that this cos x plus y is equal to cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. Confusing the base of a power. For example, let's say minus 4 square. So many of the students solve this like minus 4 the whole square is equal to, that is 60. So but initially this bracket is not given, but many of the students think this like this, that's minus 4 the whole square, which is 60, but which is wrong, because this negative is not a part of this base. So the correct way of solving this equation is minus 4 square is equal to minus 1 into 4 square, which is equal to minus 16, is the correct way of solving these types of equation. And cancelling terms in a fraction. Cancelling terms in a fraction. For example, 3x plus 6 divided by 3. So trying to solve this equation, some of the students solve this one, 3x plus 6 divided by 3. So simply eliminate this one, and this will be x plus 6, which is wrong. So to escape from these types of mistakes, simply separate these terms individually. That's 3x plus 6 divided by 3. So this will be 3x divided by 3 plus 6 over 3. So simply x plus 2 is the correct simplified forms of this equation. So cancelling terms in a fraction is also a mistake in which many students encounter while solving mathematical problem. And the last one is distributing a negative term. So for example, 7 minus 3 into x minus 9. While trying to solve this equation, some of the students try to solve this like 7 minus 3x minus 27. So finally minus 3x, that is minus 20, which is wrong, because only this minus 3 must be distributed along with 3. So the negative sign must be distributed along with number 3, but here only 3 is distributed into the equation which is found in the bracket. And some of other students may treat it like this, that's 7 minus 3, that's 4 into x minus 9, and 4x minus 36 is the final solution, which is also wrong, because the mistake here is misuse of the order of operation. So the correct solution for these types of mathematical problem is 7 minus 3 into x minus 9 is by using body mass. So this will be 7 minus minus 3 times x, that's minus 3x minus times minus 9 plus 27. Finally, minus x plus 34 is the correct expression for this given problem. So this is some of the mistakes that a student made while doing any mathematical problem. So thanks for watching. Have a nice time.